I hope everybody is doing great, and today I just want to show you the easy way you can analyze gold and catch amazing move, right? So as usual, we can start from the high time frame, that is, we can start from daily time frame, weekly time frame, for hour, whichever, but then we just need to cater for some levels and understand price reaction around those key levels, right? Now if you look at this level right here, that was the last high. We can call this as our highest high, and let me just remove this, and this of course right here is our last low or our lowest low right there. So right now all we can say is that gold is cruising on this channel. Gold is cruising around this channel right here. Let me just add brush tool, just a minute, mi amigos. Where is that brush tool? Right here. Okay, it should be here. Right here, yeah, sorry about that. Now we can see that gold is cruising around this channel right here. Let's just make it dark. Right, gold is cruising around that channel right there. So yeah, we need to understand what she's doing inside that channel. Yes, it might look like the market is moving sideways, but let's just cater for some levels. So right here, this was a level that she played out for a while and respected, what I mean. So all we see is that gold gave us an impulse phase right here, something like this, came back somewhat to retest, then now all this is an impulse, right? So for those who trade order blocks, yeah, we have this level right here that we can mark, something like that. So my anticipation is to see maybe gold coming back to react around this level right here. So this might be a good place to look for buys or look for longs, right? So that is one way to start looking at it. But then remember, we can still add more trends. That is, if we go to the H4, let's just have it right there. If we head over to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that all this was just a big version of a bullish continuation, something like this. Let's just bring this right there. So you see, it kind of makes sense, right? So we all understand that after every impulse phase, something like this, there's a correction. So this was a big correction. Now gold has done this, some are broke, tried to retest or been break, then I came back, went back, and now my anticipation is she might come back to retest this level and maybe see gold touching the sky. Correct? Now, so if we understand and anticipate that gold has that possibility of going all the way back to retest our order block level, right? Let's just start this. So if let's just have it, maybe this fib tool starting from this level right there. So you see there's that possibility, because this is our 71% zone, or even 61, 68, that is. So there's that a possibility of that pullback all the way down until 68 or 71, until we see maybe gold going all the way up. So that's just me trying to add more confluence. At the same time, if we try to add another trend line, let's just have it maybe passing from that, and now we have, let's just adjust this, and now we have first touch, second touch. So our anticipation is maybe gold to come back and give us our third touch in this nature, just as it continues to drop, something like this and this. You see, it kind of makes sense where our anticipated entry level is. You see, we say that we might be looking for entries around this level, and that is where I see maybe gold trying to go and retest. So this might be a good place to look for longs, something like this. Depends on your risk to reward ratio. So that is what I'm seeing on gold basically, right? So I don't know, let me see, maybe go to the 15 minutes real quick and see what she's doing. So right now, let me remove this. Let's just understand the current price. Let's just go back to the 1 hour before 15, guys. That was crazy. So we need to understand the current price right here. Correct. Now gold gave us an inverse head and shoulder right here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So it gave us an impulse phase, and that is, after every impulse, we understand this, that there might be a correction, right? So yes, we understand that there might be a possibility that gold might go back to retest this level, but then let us not forget that inside this main channel we still have a trend right here. This is gold, so don't forget about that. This is gold. Anything is possible right there. So let's not forget about that channel too, or that trend. So let me just adjust this right here. Right, so basically, yes, we anticipate that gold might continue dropping to touch this level right here, or this trend line right there. But if we consider this channel, we had a touch, second touch, so there might be just a touch right here before gold pushing all the way up. I don't know what's with this trading view adds, something like this right there, respects, then go all the way up, right? So key levels that I should be looking out for, let's just remove this one right here. So my key levels to watch out is this trend line right here, right there, and this touch right here. Now what do I mean? I want to see what gold wants to do once it drops and touch this trend line right here. If it gives a confirmation, then I'm going to look for buys. But then if it doesn't give any confirmation, I'll wait for it to to do its thing and maybe breaks something like this, then wait for a reaction right here. If it gives a confirmation, that is where I should be looking for my long-term buys, right? But then I think, let me just remove this right here. Should be a good one, this trend line right here. This should be a good position to look for amazing longs. But then at the same time, let's just have this. Maybe she might be trying to form a continuation right here, but then it will be a confirmed continuation once gold takes out this low right here. Once it goes and takes out that low right there. What do I mean? If I see gold doing this, comes back and takes out this low, then that's going to be a continuation. In essence, we might consider having this right here and clone it right there. I hope it makes sense, right? So once we see maybe gold coming back, let's just draw that once again. We see this drop, then if it respects this, we might anticipate this, then respect or break, then should be a good sign that we should be looking for amazing buys. That is, so I hope that makes sense, my amigos. Now if you are looking for a pro firm, you don't have any funds, guys, I do advise that you guys should join Funded Next. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here. I do advise you guys to join Funded Next. Now if you don't have enough trading capital, if you have, for instance, you only have $32, right, you can purchase at least $5,000 account. Now what do you need? You only need to pass or make 8% of that $5,000. That means you should be making $800, and then on phase 2 you should be making $400. Then you should be by then you should have passed. So once you pass phase 1 and phase 2, right, I'm talking about Stellar Light, because Stellar Light is more cheap, right? So once you pass phase 2, that is when you should be getting your live account. This is it. You see Stellar Light goes for $32. Now for phase 1 you should be making 8%, phase 2 you should be making 4%, and of course maximum overall loss just 8% for that is 400 USD, and maximum trading, this one you should not have an issue with that. Then you should have your fee refunded. You see the $32 that you used to purchase this account, once you pass on your payout, you will get back that $32, right? So once you get live account, you can make any money you like as much as possible. Then hit that withdrawal button. Now the first withdrawal usually is after 21 days. Then the coming withdrawals will always be after every 14 days, right? That is on 5K Stellar Light. Right now, if you want to trade futures, you can also join Funded Next futures. Account starts from I believe 25K, then there's 50K and 100K. Let's just see. Where are you, futures? Just a minute, amigos. Just a minute, amigos. Let's just see. Right here, yeah. Account starts from 25k, 50k, then 100k, guys. Link in the description. Remember, when trading futures, there's no second phase. Only pass first phase. This one that you'll purchase, then move direct to the live account. That is now on 25k, that's 129, 50k is 249, and 100k is 449 USD. And of course, you only need to make 6%, then pass 6% on any amount that you, or any account size that you will have purchased, right? Once you make 6%, you get live account, start trading, make your payouts, and you know, all the best. One thing about Finex, my amigos, if you don't receive your payout within 24 hours, you get $1,000 extra, right? So check out Finex in the link description box below. And also, guys, you can check my Telegram channel, link in the description box below. And adios, amigos, peace.